What's good, Capricorn family? Let's take a look at what's going on between you and this individual that you're currently in no communication with. Capricorns and cross watchers, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe for daily Capricorn readings, and comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. Drop your birthday, sun, moon, rising. Now, Capricorns and cross watchers, the only thing that I ask for you to do on this channel and my second one, link is down below in the description box, is to please hit the like button and subscribe, of course. But mainly to use your common sense, right? These are general readings. Take what resonates, leave what does not. There's a big playlist that I have, thousands of readings. Or there's other tarot readings. We don't have to make it too serious. Okay. Shout out to those of you missing a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or an air sign, okay? Air, Aquarius, water, 4, 5, I thought that was another 4. Got a reading is fundamental. The Free Man, and the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Okay, sea goats. Capricorns, Capricorn. I feel like you and this person would have already been communicating, or already, would have been in communication. Let me get my English all the way together this morning. But there is someone in this situation that is tired of being the person to do all the reaching out. Quite frankly, I feel like some of you have tapped on this video, not because you're not in communication, but because some of you decided to fall back. And the falling back and waiting to see how long it would take for somebody to reach out, to see, hey, how are you doing? To check up on you. Hasn't. And I repeat, it's the heavy falling back energy, not just the 4 of Swords, which we see chilling like a villain here. The free man, which would typically be somebody being carefree, taking a leap of faith, maybe even being a little reckless. But this isn't as carefree as somebody would like it to be. It's like somebody walking out in an effort to see what somebody would do, almost to see if somebody would chase them. For some, it was to see if someone would chase, side eye, side eye. For others, it was the falling back to see if they were appreciated, if this person cared about them in the same way, to even reach out and ask how they were doing. Because see, I feel like somebody walked away and it wasn't supposed to be a permanent thing. It was really to get somebody's attention. And I feel like what was meant to be an eye-opening moment for somebody else has become an eye-opening situation and moment for this individual. Somebody effed around and found out, family. Now, whether that was you or this other person, you would most definitely have to let me know down below. But somebody effed around and found out. Found out, got their feelings hurt. Because it is this energy of, what belongs from you cannot be taken. If you let it go, it'll return. Somebody knows the saying. And people love to correct me in the comment section, so I can't wait to see it. And then I can get it right the next time. But what's meant for you or this person is meant for them, and what's not is not. See, there's some that are in this period of regret and remorse, trying to figure out what happened, what went wrong. But there's somebody that knew that if they fell back If they weren't the one reaching out, while they may have acted like they didn't know what would happen, they knew, biting the lip. Yeah, they knew. Somebody knew what time it was. Because the chaser's not chasing. The chaser's not chasing, even though whatever was going on between you and this party, whether it was another lover or friend, coworker, family member, there was a lot of time and effort invested, but I also feel like heavy on the time, spending a lot of time with someone. Like being in somebody's space, thinking that somebody should be on the same space based on not just all the time that's been put in, but the efforts. What's happening in this situation between you and this person you're in no communication with is that somebody's childish antics lost them someone. It's one of those situations of what somebody won't do, somebody else will. And somebody just knowing their worth, knowing that they were worth more, that they shouldn't have had to wait, that they shouldn't have that nobody should have to pull a stunt to see where somebody stands. The stunt puller knew. Because even if the stunt puller thought that somebody was going to chase them and they didn't, there were other things going on prior to the stunt being pulled that made this person think that. Unless they were totally delusional. But it's not so much delusion as much as it is, there was a history here with this particular Mother of Coins. Lord have mercy. This is my favorite Queen of Pentacles too. With this Mother of Coins here, and notice how she's got the sleep mask on. It's the energy that somebody thought that they were going to catch somebody sleeping, or somebody was sleeping, blinded by their love for this person. Notice how this man seems to be far more interested in this woman isn't him. But that could just be me. Somebody who was trying to take advantage ran out of luck. The twos, the two of air, water, fire. Clearly you're at a crossroads with this individual, Capricorn. But it's like very much make or break. Like either somebody's going to reach out or they're not. And a situation just seems very one-sided. The twos, and then you see the temperance here with the two. Come on now. Were both people in this situation, Capricorn? Or was it really one person doing all the work, pulling the weight for them, and the other person wasting? I'm going to just go wasting a lot of time. Somebody was wasting their time. There's no need to, walk on eggshells around. Somebody was wasting their time. Or somebody knew that somebody was, and somebody knew that somebody was wasting their time. And so, they had no problem. They had no problem. There was a lot of stability and comfort here, not just for them, but for you. There's something about this genie lamp that makes me think that somebody in this situation was what somebody had always wanted or had dreamed about. And there clearly were a lot of deep feelings here. Somebody may be even thinking that this person was the one, because the King of Pentacles is always husband energy to me. And we see this in, 10 toes down, all in love, Disney fairy tale ending. But for some of you, some of you may have been putting too much of your happiness on the back of this situation with this other person, or vice versa, because somebody was only here for, what they could get. what they could get. So while somebody was sitting here with a whole bunch to offer and waiting to give it to this person, as our daughter of baskets here with this big old basket and this teacup, as our mother of baskets here with the hand all in our face, even here with the grandchildren, hands, somebody here looking to give to someone, serve someone, worship the ground that they're walking on. Something was just not enough. Or again, the energy was not reciprocal. So it didn't matter how much somebody poured into this situation and or this person, as we see 2 tens now, the 10 of water and air. That it may be it is either time for somebody to reach out and shoot a text message or make that call or make that judgment call and determination to move on. To block this person from your life, whether that's actually from your phone and social media, or it's just deciding, like that 6 of Swords, to move in a different direction. To let bygones be bygones, to not worry about getting your lick back, for there not even to be a beef, but to just let a situation go because it is not balanced. Shout out to those of you dealing with a Libra. It's the 11 with the Dr. Buzzard and the aces here for me. The Strength card, Leo, Pisces. There's a trust issue. There's a major trust issue, and I told you this has been an eye-opening experience for somebody, and I think it's taken a lot for somebody also not to be very petty and not to be very angry and not to blow up somebody's phone. But for some of you, I feel like somebody's falling back and they are getting a bunch of phone calls. That somebody is reaching out, and notice all the hands here, reaching out from a bunch of different contact numbers, a bunch of different fake profiles. Oh yes. For some of you, somebody's just completely turned their back to the situation. So it's more than a falling back. After a certain amount of time, I feel like the door was closed. Somebody completely turned their back to a situation and refocused. And we've been seeing this hermit pretty consistently in the readings the last few months. But today, coming out. Somebody's isolating themselves. Like there's a hurt here that has somebody isolating themselves and refocusing. Refocusing and stability being at the forefront. Stability being at the forefront and standing on business with the 9 of Coins and the Queen of Swords. Show me the receipts. Show me some facts. Using logic instead of emotions to make decisions. But those of you waiting for this person to reach out and or apologize or make this situation even, Steven, there's an opportunity that they'll come back. They'll be back talking about a commitment. There's a lot going on here. Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn. Drop this person sign down below, family. Somebody is looking back, but it's to being committed to a situation being toxic. It's to committed to having somebody in the background. It's the, I look back and notice that somebody wasn't there. Somebody was taking advantage of somebody. Period, point blank. And when I say that, Somebody was also allowing somebody to take advantage of them, looking for a commitment, having a lot of hope and faith that, a situation could work out, that it would be long-term, that it would turn into a family, or that they would be around for a very long time. But it seems that somebody was either had an immature mindset or mouth, maybe even both. If not, for some of you, and I'm not going to deep dive too much into that, if not, that there were two different situations going on. No, I mean, we got a lot of family situations going on here. We saw that 10 of Swords, which we see somebody crawling out of a house, or a church, excuse me. But then we see these two family cards, inside, outside family gatherings. Some of you may be on the outside of a situation because you really don't know this person that you're in a relationship with, or want to be in a relationship with, or had a friendship with. That there's this control element of the information, or what you know, or what they're going to do. Could also be that somebody's just realizing that they can't continue to prioritize someone, that they're not that you may not be a priority for them. Heavy on that. But also this, even when somebody shows that they're willing to put in the work, somebody's seen too much. I feel like somebody's in the 4 showing up again. It's like permanently unimpressed, and what they've seen, they can't unsee. So even for those of you where this person comes back in saying and doing all of the right, comes back in saying and doing all of the right things, Gemini, Scorpio, looking good, smelling good, taking all the actions. The ship is sailed. This ship is sailed. There's just this distance. Somebody's just chosen the permanent route of distance. Distance and silence forever. Yeah. Like there's still somebody thinking back to this, because there is some good memories, but the consequences don't outweigh the risks. There's been conversations. I feel like somebody's been they've been blue in the face, and it's just not worth the stress. And I also feel King of, this person may be very attractive, but it does give that there was another situation going on. Somebody was not as invested. Somebody's finding that out. I hate to say that. Somebody walked away thinking it would end in a reconciliation or things coming back together, and really it was the end. Ooh, stick a fork in it. It was the end. 7-11, some of you dealing with a Cancer person, or 11-7, what is that, Scorpio? Water sign. But this was it. Somebody's emotions got the best of them, and this pulling the rug out from underneath somebody, whatever that was, disappearing, ghosting, stonewalling, being it exposed some things. Oh yeah, cover your mouth, clutch your invisible pearls. It exposed something to somebody, and what was seen couldn't be unseen. And I feel like somebody got exposed for being childish and controlling, or just childish and very egotistical, all about themselves. And now somebody's just checked out, completely checked out. Capricorns, I'm sorry about that. Capricorns, hit the like button, subscribe for daily Capricorn readings. Drop your sign, birthday, and this person's sign down below. Let me know where you are watching from. And Capricorns and cross watchers, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.